Beware wasps. Beware falling boards. It's me, Duncan Morris, with another Toddler Tune Time. With an intact head somehow. Here I am. Oh, look at that. Orla has already said hello. Orla ready. She said hello. Hello, Orla. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you and all of your little family are here watching for a bit of Toddler Tune Time. I'm very excited today, partly because yesterday was a write-off. If you watched Toddler Tune Time yesterday, we still had a lot of fun. Brady's here. Hello, Brady. Great to see you. Now, you guys, Orla and Brady, I know that you guys maybe missed yesterday's story. What happened was this. I was getting ready to do yesterday's live stream, and the big board that I used to block out the light from the window there, otherwise you can't see me properly because it's all half light and it doesn't work. That fell on my head. Just fell on my head. Boom, poof, like that across my face. And I was in a bit of pain. I was in more than a bit of pain. Swollen here, and then I thought, oh, I'll be better, and I did get better, and we still managed to do the whole of Toddler Tune Time, and that was fun, and that was fine, and everyone was having a good time. And then we finished Toddler Tune Time, and I got some ice on my face, and I had a lovely lie down and played a bit of FIFA. There I was, having to relax, just thinking about everything's getting better, I'm getting better. And then my wife was like, hey, let's go for a bike ride. So we went for a bike ride. I know it's a nice little bike ride, energetic, bit of exercise. You know, it's good to go for a bike ride. And then a wasp stung me in the forehead, and I was like, oh, a lumpy red forehead with a lumpy side of my face. Oh, it's a disaster. And now I'm coughing apparently. But today I feel fine, absolutely fine. Had a good night's sleep. Everything is good. Apart from the fact I just managed to inhale some water. We got more hellos. Hello from Tamsin. Hello, Tamsin. She says, dashes in. Yeah, a bit late there, weren't you, Tamsin? Tamsin, you can do what you want. Hannah says hello. Hello, Hannah. Ah, it's good to see you again, Hannah. I spent last night chatting to your mum, Hannah. Am I feeling better? I'm feeling absolutely fine. Honestly, to be honest, I didn't even really feel that bad. I just had a headache and was feeling a bit groggy yesterday, if we're being perfectly honest. Jenny says, hi, lovely Duncan. Well, that's an exaggeration. Hope no bumps or stings today. I hope so too, very much. The team are all here though. They're here as ever. We are here ready to sing some songs. I'm going to stop yabbering on. We're going to sing a song. Glad your head is better. It's fine. It's fine. To be honest, there's not a lot in there to damage, if we're being perfectly honest. I can take as many boards to the face as I like. It's not what's going to happen. Nothing. So, here we go. We're going to do... what song should we start with today? I want to do... I haven't decided, actually. I know. Let's do Sing a Song of Sixpence, because it's just coming up on the screen. Sound is very low. Now, I think that's you, Tamsin, because it's peaking over here. I'm really high on my system, so I'm thinking, Tamsin, you might need to turn something up. Richmond says, oh, by the way, Richmond, he said, hello, Duncan, certainly better today. I had essence of mouse in my bin at the bottom of it. I mean, oh, goodness me, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun. I thank Richmond, you said some really kind things yesterday, and I really did appreciate it. So thank you very much for your kind words. Now, where are we? Comments up here. It's Helen that said the sound is very low. The sound is as high as the sound has been every single time. I can't put it any louder, otherwise it will crack. So I don't know what to suggest on that. I've got a little graphic equalizer down here, and I'm on yellow. And if it goes into the red, that's when we start getting distortion. So I can't put the sound up any higher, I'm afraid, Helen. So run it through the world's biggest speakers. You'll be fine. So what did... 5 little ducks from Iris. We will do 5 little ducks, but we've got to do what I said I was going to do. I've forgotten already. So we'll do 5 little ducks, and then I'll remember. I was thinking the sound was low. There's 2 people saying the sound is low. I mean, it's really peaking on here. I tell you what, I'll knock it up a little bit, but that's as much as I can give you, because when it goes into the red, it distorts. Right, we are good to go. What song did I say we were just about to do? I've forgotten. So we're just going to have to do 5 little ducks like we said. Now, we're not going to get Jonah involved. Oh, but I like it. Sorry, Jonah. We're going to get Gwendolyn involved in this one because she's a bird as well. Aren't you, Gwendolyn? Yes, I am. I'm Gwendolyn. Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi. I've got to flip this flipper. Hi. Hope you're all well. Right, that's Gwendolyn. She's ready. Good to go. I've done as much as I can on the sound. I hope it's a little bit better. So, 5 little ducks, and we're just going to go quack, 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 quack. Yeah? Yes, I know how to go quack. It's not my first time. Okay, thank you very much, Gwendolyn. She's a bit uppity today, isn't she? Let's go. 5 little ducks went swimming one day over the pond and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went swimming one day over the pond and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. It's a bit of a concern, isn't it? Yes. 3 little ducks went swimming one day over the pond and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went swimming one day over the pond and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went swimming one day over the pond and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 and no little ducks came swimming back. No little ducks went swimming one day over the pond and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 and all of the 5 little ducks came back. There they are, they're all back. Ah, that's good, isn't it? Hello there. There, I think you did a good job there. You didn't keep throwing things in a weird voice like Jonah did. I know how to do it. Orla says quack, I quite agree. We've got a request for the Grand Old Duke of York, so we're going to do the Grand Old Duke of York. I can't remember, at the very beginning I said we were going to do a song, and now I've forgotten what it was. Orla says OMG. I don't know what she's OMGing, maybe how beautiful Gwendolyn is. But we're going to pop Gwendolyn back here. And we'll do the Grand Old Duke of York with Terry. We'll get Terry out for the Grand Old Duke of York. Are you ready, Terry? Right, I am ready, actually. Here I am, ready to go. Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to do the Grand Old Duke of York for Brady, because Brady wants to do the Grand Old Duke of York, okay? So, Brady, this is for you. I hope you're ready. It goes like this. Was it Sing a Song of Sixpence? That's what I was going to do, wasn't it? So we'll do that after. Don't let me forget. Sing a Song of Sixpence. Somebody type it in the comments for me. Right. Oh, are you going to sing in your accent? I am. That's how I sing. Are you ready? Oh, the Grand Old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up, they were. And when they were down, they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. That was fun, wasn't it? Should we do it again? But this time, we're going to change the words. We're going to say, instead of up, we're going to say, and I'm just choosing this because Orla said quack earlier. So instead of saying up, we're going to say quack. So when they were quack, they were quack. And somebody think of, what we'll do is when they come down, we'll say Terry. Those are the last 2 words. So when they were up is now, and when they were quack, they were quack. And when they were down is now, and when they were Terry, they were Terry. You okay for that? Right, I am fine with that actually. I like my name. I like it when people say Terry at me. So feel free to all keep saying Terry. So we are going to go, when they were quack, they were quack, and when they were Terry, they were Terry. Are you ready? Little bunnies. I thought Noah might say little bunnies. Are you ready? Oh, the Grand Old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them quack to the top of the hill and he marched them Terry again. And when they were quack, they were quack. And when they were Terry, they were Terry. And when they were only halfway quack, they were neither quack nor Terry. Weird though, wasn't it? Right, it was weird, but I quite enjoyed it because I like my name. So I'm going to go and sit down. See you in a minute, everybody. I'll just be down there anyway, so it's fine. Right, down here. Now, I'll get you in there. I've got to hold Dangerous Chris's head. Don't touch my head! Oh, sorry, Dangerous Chris. There we go. Sing a song with sixpence. Thank you, Richmond. Richmond, because Richmond's much cleverer than me, he remembered that I was going to do Sing a Song with Sixpence. So we'll do that, and then we're going to do the Little Bunnies. And we're going to do Little Bunnies and Little Dinosaurs. We don't forget the dinosaurs around here. So, Sing a Song of Sixpence. Let's go. Right, by the way, when it says, guys, 4 and 20 blackbirds, it doesn't mean black and white birds like you. Oh, okay. Oh, good. I didn't want to go on the pie. Okay, right. So we're fine. So you see, it's peaking. So, sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was open, the birds began to sing. Oh, wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king? The king was in his counting house, counting out his money. The queen was in the parlour, eating bread and honey. The maid was in the garden, hanging out the clothes, when down came a blackbird and pecked off her nose. But she made such a commotion that little Jenny Wren came into the garden and popped it back again. Oh, there we go. I had to remember all of that. I haven't sung that well, we sang it a few weeks ago, actually, at Toddler Tune Time. But I forget these things very, very quickly and very easily. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm having a really good time today. It's much better now I haven't been hit in the face by flying wood. Much better. I'm liking it. Now, we have a request for Sleeping Bunnies. That means I'm going to move you guys. You okay with that? Yeah, we're okay with it. We don't mind. So we've moved the gang. We're going to... Oh, no, my light! It all went wrong. My light fell off. And the post is arriving. I don't know if you can hear that. Now, you guys stay there. I'm going to go down Sleeping Bunnies, and then Sleeping Dinosaurs. Are we ready? Don't forget to keep the requests coming in, guys, because you get to choose what we do here. Right, are we ready? So, Sleeping Bunnies, let's go. See the little bunnies sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we try and wake them with a merry tune? Oh, so still are they ill. Wake up, little bunnies! Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. 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 Back down, because it's time for some dinosaurs. See the little dinosaurs sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we try and wake them with a merry tune? Oh, so still are they ill. Wake up, little dinosaurs! Stomp, little dinosaurs, stomp, stomp, stomp. 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 I've done it again. Keep knocking the light off. Duncan, Duncan, Duncan. What use am I, eh? It's very precarious today. We're fine though, we're fine. Love the slippers. I forgot I was wearing slippers actually. I like these slippers. I bought these slippers in Canterbury in Nason's. For years I'd wanted some slippers that looked exactly like this. And I found these in Nason's. Now they're not there. Oh look, Old MacDonald is always a hit. First animal is a sheepdog. Now, if we're going to do Old MacDonald first, sorry, I'm putting my slipper back on. You'd think it would just slip on, but it pulled my sock off. So, we'll get the team back over. We can't let them miss out, can we? There we go. The team's over. You all ready, guys? Yeah, you're doing well? Yeah, good. Right, so we've got the team. Now, if we're going to... Claire has just said, how about the Meerkat Finger Song? Are you making things up? Who's ever heard of the Meerkat Finger Song? I've no idea. Yesterday she came up with a song I'd not heard of as well. Look, I'm sorry. It's because I'm not very clever. Okay? It's not your fault. It's always my fault. Let's never forget that. So, Old MacDonald, you've got to tell me the animals. You got to just keep the animals just all the time in the comments. I don't mind if it's on Facebook or YouTube, but you've got to tell me the animals we're doing. We're starting with a sheepdog, which is just I can't distinguish between different dog sounds, so it's just going to sound like a dog. Sheepdog first. Are you ready? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a sheepdog, E-I-E-I-O, with a woof woof here and a woof woof there, here a woof, there a woof, everywhere a woof woof. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a chicken, E-I-E-I-O, with a buck buck here and a buck buck there, here a buck, there a buck, everywhere a buck buck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a pig. Nobody's suggesting any animals. I'm having to think of animals. Stop making me do the work. E-I-E-I-O, with an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. I went for pig Tamsin, but we've got giraffe. Thanks for that, Brady. And on that farm he had a giraffe, E-I-E-I-O, with a here and a I've decided nobody knows what noise a giraffe makes. There, here a there a everywhere a Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O, a little sheep, with a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there, here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a rabbit, E-I-E-I-O, a rabbit with a here and a there, here, there, everywhere. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. This one's good. And on that farm he had a penguin, E-I-E-I-O, with a whack whack here and a whack whack there, here a whack, there a whack, everywhere a whack whack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Thank you, Tamsin. And on that farm he had a monkey, E-I-E-I-O, with an ooh-ah here and an ooh-ah there, here an ooh, there an ah, everywhere an ooh-ah. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm, thank you, Claire, he had a snake, E-I-E-I-O, with a s here and a s there, here a s, there a s, everywhere a s. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Thank you for this one. You guys, you're in trouble. And on that farm he had an armadillo, E-I-E-I-O, with an here and an there, here and there and everywhere and Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a platypus, obviously, E-I-E-I-O. It's an Antipodean farm, with a here and a there, here a there a everywhere a Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. We finished with a platypus on the farm after we've been past the armadillos and the penguin and the giraffe. Thank you for all your help on the farmyard animals there. The snake, thank you for that one as well. Really appreciate that kind of. Well, let's be honest, nonsense. It makes me very, very happy indeed. Now, what song are we going to have next? Tell you what, you get to choose the song and you get to choose who is going to help us sing it. That's the way it goes. You need to choose a song first, though. Otherwise, I have to choose it. And the last thing we want in the world is for me to have to choose. So, you know, come up with that. While you're choosing the next song, I'm just going to remind you that tomorrow at 4:30. It's a Shepway Primary Singers sing-along rehearsal. We are at the moment learning songs from Coco, which is really, really, really good fun. But we're also maybe doing something from The Lion King. We'll just have to see. So please, 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 please tune in for that. And just keep an eye out. Make sure you like me on Facebook. Make sure you like this video wherever you're watching it, on Facebook or on YouTube, and make sure that you follow me wherever we are so you can tune in to everything that I do. We have a lot of fun and we're trying to break a record this week, so we want everybody there on Wednesday. So no suggestions yet. Honestly, I've got a feeling that the delay is a lot more than I reckon, because what seems to happen is I say something about a minute later, and I forget that it's not an easy two-way conversation. It's like those old videos that you used to see when people were being interviewed on the news in the 80s, and they'd say, I'm here in this city, and they'd say, Polly put the kettle on. We're doing Polly put the kettle on. Well, thank you for joining us over on YouTube, Richmond. That's cool. I'm here in this World-on thing. Can you hear me back in the studio? And then back in the studio, they'd be waiting for about a minute, and they'd go, yes, we can hear you. And then you have this long conversation. That's what this is a bit like. It's tricky. So, Polly put the kettle on, though. That is our request from Richmond. Thank you very much for that request, Richmond. I like that very much. So, and I'm not going to do The Animals Came in 2 by 2, I'm afraid, because I can never remember how it goes. I'll get the words and I will do it, but I'm not going to do it today. So, Polly put the kettle. I will do it, I promise. But just tune in next Monday. We'll do that. Polly put the kettle on is what we're going to do. So it's a weird song. This. Who's going to sing it? Who's going to sing it? Let's get Captain Bearbeard out. She's been sat down for a while, being nice and quiet. She's normally quite loud, aren't you, Captain Bearbeard? I'm Captain Bearbeard. Don't mess with me, or Sir Squawks-a-lot will come and peck you. Oh, crikey, Captain Bearbeard. That's aggressive, isn't it? Crikey. I don't mean it. I'm friendly, really. I'm a cuddly bear. Oh, thank you, Captain Bearbeard. You're still a pirate, though. I know, but I'm a good pirate. Oh, I didn't know they existed. Right, so, are we ready, Captain Bearbeard? Arr, that we are. That we are. So, are you going to sing it? Because it always seems to hurt my throat when you sing this. Arr, we're going to do it anyway, with my voice. Put up with it. Okay, I'll put up with it. I've had worse. I've had that board in my head. Arr, I know that was funny. It wasn't funny. Right, so, Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, we'll all have tea. Suki, take it off again, Suki, take it off again, Suki, take it off again, they've all gone away. That's weird, that. I know, it is a weird one, isn't it? Because, look, after I speak to you, I always have to have a drink of water. Have you noticed that? It is weird. It's very weird. The weird thing about that is that they just put the kettle on and they're all going to have tea. But before bothering with the tea, they all just go away. I know! And I love a cup of tea, so I wouldn't do that because I'd have to drink the tea. That's the way it goes. Oh, thank you very much. Now, I hope you guys... Oh, I'm looking at you talking to them. You see how that can be confusing? I hope you guys at home are... A, having a lovely time, but B, coming up with suggestions. We've got about 10 minutes left, so we've got lots of your suggestions that we can get through. We are going to do 10 green bottles, though, because nobody suggested something. And we're going to get, ooh, let's get little sheep. Just little sheep can just sit here. We'll just, oh, no, because I can't do the 10, can I? Little sheep, I'm afraid I'm going to have to put you back. That's okay, I don't mind. I don't mind, I'm little sheep. Okay, little sheep. Thank you. Hello, everybody, I'm little sheep. That's little sheep. That's little sheep. So, pop little sheep back on Regis's head. There we go. Job's a good one. And we're going to do 10 green bottles. Here we go. Start at 10 green bottles. Now, be careful. All these bottles fall in. There could be broken glass around, okay? So you've got to be careful. Be a careful person. Are you ready? 10 green bottles hanging on the wall. 10 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 9 green bottles hanging on the wall. 9 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 8 green bottles hanging on the wall. 8 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 7 green bottles hanging on the wall. That's maths. 7 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 6 green bottles hanging on the wall. 6 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 5 green bottles hanging on the wall. 5 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 4 green bottles hanging on the wall. 4 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 3 green bottles hanging on the wall. 3 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 2 green bottles hanging on the wall. 2 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 1 green bottle hanging on the wall. 1 green bottle hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be no green bottles hanging on the wall. Poor bottles. I mean, there might be sponge down the bottom or something to catch their fall. They might be fine. We don't know much about the bottles, to be honest. All we know is that they're hanging on a wall and they no longer are. What are you going to do with that information? I don't know. I've nothing, probably. There we go. Now we've got a request for Bar Black Sheep, which we're going to sing, and not the other suggestion, I'm afraid, today, Claire. But we are going to do Bar Black Sheep for all the lovely... Now, because we've got Bar Black Sheep, we can definitely get our little white sheep and little sheep involved. So thank you for joining. I'm Little Sheep. Yes, you're a little sheep, aren't you? You say your name a lot, don't you? Little Sheep. Yes, I do. I'm Little Sheep. It's Little Sheep. Okay. So Little Sheep is going to sing Bar Black Sheep. We love row, row, row the boat. Noah is waiting in the paddling pool. Well, apart from anything, I'm going to want to see that. So just so we know, I'm going to want to see him rowing the boat in the paddling pool. But also, so we will do that after Bar Black Sheep. Little Sheep is going to sing Bar Black Sheep and we'll see how this goes, in Little Sheep's voice. And this is how I speak, you Little Sheep. Okay, thank you, Little Sheep. You ready? Bar Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 3 bags full. 1 for the master and 1 for the dame. And 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Ah, thank you, said the master. Thank you, said the dame. Thank you, said the little boy who lives down the lane. Good last note there. I'm Little Sheep. Yes, you are Little Sheep, aren't you? Yeah, I've noticed. Thank you for that, Little Sheep. That was nice, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm Little Sheep. You are Little Sheep. You're very excitable today, aren't you, Little Sheep? I'm Little Sheep. Yes. Should we put you back over there, Little Sheep? Yes, I'm just Little Sheep. Okay, Little Sheep. You can go on. You can go on. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to put you, because I'm going to take Regis for row, row, row the boat. So we're going to go there, which means you're going to have to balance all the way up here. Now, I know your favourite thing is falling off places, but let's see if you can stay there on Dangerous Chris's beak. I'm Dangerous Chris. I can't move my beak, otherwise Little Sheep will fall off. Okay, row, row, row the boat. Are you ready? Now, how are we going to do this so you can all see? Regis, wow, you just have to hold him like this. It was beautiful. Tamsin has said that was beautiful singing. Well, I'm Little Sheep, thank you. Oh, you are Little Sheep, thank you. Right. Now I've got to put you back there. You were so well balanced, Little Sheep. There you go. So, row, row, row the boat. Apparently, there's loads of other versions of this, so I'm going to see if I can remember some of them. Are you ready? Row, row, row the boat. Me and what I need is my Shakespeare Sunday boxes to go there, so that I can row the boat with Regis. Look at that. is resourcefulness. Well done. I'm like MacGyver. Are you ready? Let's go. Row, row, row the boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Rock, rock, rock the boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! Row, row, row the boat gently down the river. If you see a dinosaur, don't forget to shiver. Row, row, row. Oh, if you see a polar bear, I just guessed, and I said dinosaur. I just guessed. Row, row, row the boat gently to the shore. If you see a bit of cake, don't forget to eat more. I just made that one up. I just made it up. If you see a bit of cake, don't forget to eat more. That's what I like. Oh, I enjoyed that one. Thank you very much for that, Regis. Now, Regis doesn't speak. If you see a lion, don't forget to roar. That's better, isn't it? Row, row, row your boat gently to the shore. If you see a lion, don't forget to roar. Ah! That one makes a lot more sense than if you see a bit of cake, doesn't it? Yeah, I thought he was going to say something then. For a moment, I got excited. And then he remembered he doesn't speak. Right, we'll pop you there, little sheep, just on top of the Shakespeare's. Oh, you love going for a bit of a jump. Look, you're always falling off, little sheep. There you go, do a leaning jowler for me. There you go, pop you back round there, Regis. Now, I've had a message from Precious, and Precious says, Ivy said again, again. Now, I think Ivy said hello again, but you got overexcited with the word again there, Precious. But thank you very much for joining me, both of you, Ivy and Precious. I hope you're having a lovely day. We've got time for one more song, so you've got to choose. You've got to choose what that song is. I think I know what it's going to be, but I can't make the decision for you. You've got to tell me. So please remember to tune in tomorrow, 4:30, for a lovely sing-along right here on my Facebook channel or on my YouTube channel, wherever I am. But for that sing-along, if you're on Facebook, you won't get to see the words. So follow me on YouTube. That's youtube.com/Duncan the Singer. Make sure you don't miss out on any of these things. And if I don't get a song suggestion in a minute, I'm going to have to choose. But thank you so much for today. Let's pop Little Sheep back up on Regis's head. There you go. And I think we're going to go for we could do Mary Had a Little Lamb, couldn't we? We could do Mary Had a Little Lamb and bring Little Sheep in for Mary Had a Little... Oh, no, she clicked off. Okay, there we go. Well, I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it's fine, Precious. I don't mind. I'm not a very clever man, Precious. Right, so we're going to sing Mary Had a Little Lamb. We've never done this one before at Toddler Tune Time. So this is a Toddler Tune Time first. Mary Had a Little Lamb with Little Sheep leading it because Little Sheep loved your little bit of singing. Yeah, I did. It's my first time singing a song. It was your first time singing the song, wasn't it? Oh, Little Sheep. Yes, you are Little Sheep. You are Little Sheep. So, are we ready to sing Mary Had a Little Lamb? Are you going to sing it? Yes, I am. Okay, so you're going to sing it. Okay, Little Sheep's going to sing it. Are you ready? Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Now, there are other verses to this. There are, and I'm going to sing them. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. He followed her to school one day, school one day, school one day. He followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. I'm a little sheep. Yeah, you are. It made the children laugh and play, laugh and play, laugh and play. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little... You're getting excited. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Thank you, Little Sheep. I'm Little Sheep! Yeah, you are Little Sheep. I'm going to pop you over there before you shout at the camera. Thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. I've had a lot of fun. I've had no head injuries today, so we're going much better than we have than we did yesterday with my double noggin mishaps. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all your kindness, all your kind words, your song suggestions. Thank you for singing along at home. If I don't see you tomorrow, if I don't see you Thursday for story and joke time, if I don't see you Sunday for Shakespeare Sunday, I will see you next Monday for another Toddler Tune Time. Thank you so much, everybody. Someone said Noah sent a cuddle to his best friend. Is that me or one of the guys? Is it Dangerous Chris? It's Dangerous Chris. Noah, a cuddle back. Here's my cuddle back. Oh, it's a strong one as well. It's a strong cuddle. There you go. Got like a big strong cuddle. Right. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, everybody. You all take care now. And I will put you on this screen so you can all see the last things that come up. And on Facebook, I'll say goodbye. See you later, Facebook. Thank you for joining me today. And I will also say goodbye to everyone. Primary Singers tomorrow. And I'll see you soon. You're all wonderful. You made my day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.